This is our weekly 0206. No, I haven't changed the name of my channel yet, but I'm going to get there. It's time for another episode of Comic Book Artist Spotlight. This will be episode number 16. And tonight we're talking about Graham Nolan. So, we got a few books here that he did. I'll show those to you in a few minutes. But let's get into who Graham Nolan is. Graham Nolan was born March the 12th, 1962. So, I finally have one that's older than me. Oh, let's see. He is a comic book artist that's best known for work for DC Comics on Batman-related titles in the 1990s and his work on the Phantom Sunday strip. He frequently collaborated with writer Chuck Dixon. Okay, so Graham's first comic credits came in April of 1985 when his work appeared in DC Comics Talent Showcase number 16 alongside Eric Shanower and Stan Walk, among others. Moving on to an issue of the Marvel Transformers comic, in 1988, he started a 12-issue run on DC's Power of the Atom comic. In June 1990, he launched John Ostrander's and Tim Truman's Hawkworld comic. He did the penciling and inking for 26 issues up until 1992. In 1992, he designed and co-created the Batman villain Bane. He also worked on many issues of Detective Comics, illustrating key parts of the Nightfall and Night's End sagas, featuring Azrael and Batman. Let's see. He also did freelance work for the Dungeons and Dragons game, including The Mines of Bloodstone in 1986, Egg of the Phoenix 1987, The Endless Stare 1987, and The Complete Book of Villains in 1994. In 1998, he created and published his own comic book, Monster Island. Nolan tried to get a reformatted version into newspaper syndication, but was told they no longer were buying adventure or continuity strips. King Features instead offered him the art duties on their exciting, long-running medical soap opera strip, Rex Morgan, MD. A couple months later, he was offered the Sunday Phantom strip as well. He left the Phantom strip in 2006 to work on other projects. Since then, Nolan has been busy writing and illustrating creator-owned projects like Joe Frankenstein for IDW, Return to Monster Island for Ominous Press, Ominous Press, as well as returning to Bane with Chuck Dixon for the 12-part series Bane Conquest. All right. Didn't really find a whole lot of information on Nolan other than what I just told you, but this is some of what he worked on. For Moonstone Books, The Phantom, The Graham Nolan Sundays, Volume 1, The Phantom, The Graham Nolan Sundays, Volume 2, and The Phantom Annual Number 1. So evidently they done a conglomeration for volume 1 and volume 2 of his newspaper comics. Then for DC Comics, he done Hawk World 1 through 19 and 21 through 26. That was from 1990 to 1992. Detective Comics 650 to 653, 661 to 669, 671 to 678, 680 to 684, 687 and 688, 696 to 715, 717, 718, 720 to 721. And that went from 1992 to 1998. Then he did Batman Vengeance of Bane in 93, Vengeance of Bane 2, The Redemption in 1995, The Joker, Devil's Advocate 1996, Batman and Spider-Man, New Age Dawning 1997, Batman Bane of the Demon 1998, Superman The Odyssey 1999, JLA vs. Predator 2001, Batman Volume 2 number 23 and 24, Bane 2013. And then for Compass Comics, he did Monster Island. All right, so that's pretty much the information that I have for Graham Nolan. Now I'll show you a few books. First one up here, let me see what I've got. This is Detective Comics, and I think all of them that I'm going to show is Detective Comics. This is Detective Comics number 681. There. Prodigal. I don't see his signature on this one, but it is on some of the others. This is Detective Comics 682, and there's two signatures down at the bottom of this one. The first one is Nolan, and usually he just signs Nolan or Nolan. So this is 682. This is a Nolan cover. And if you look down at the bottom, hopefully I can get it to focus. Hey, it's actually going to work. The one on your left, the very first signature is Nolan. See if I can get it a little closer. There you go. That's a little better. Okay. Detective Comics 687. And a lot of times you'll see Nolan's signature in a square box. So I'm glad that this one was on here. And if I can get it to focus. Whoops. Sorry about the glare. Sometimes I really hate this camera. There we go. I don't know what happened, but it worked. All right. This one is Batman or Detective Comics 688. This is a Nolan and Hannah as well. Pretty neat cover. And you can see their signature right there. Nolan and Hannah. All right. And this one is Detective Comics 697. Okay. So that's all the books I have to show. I've got more of them, but I just didn't have time to dig them out. They did finally finish my roof. So I don't have to deal with that no more right now. So that should help me get some things squared away. Let me put this back up here. So I didn't have a chance to really dig out any more comics. I do have several other Nolan books, but just no time to dig them out right now. So anyway, that's all I have for Nolan. I did want to mention that I believe next week I'm going to do Clayton Crane. So that will be Spotlight number 17 next Wednesday. Boom Boom Comics made a suggestion, if I don't come up with a new name on my own, that I should do a contest. So after my contest that ends this Friday is over, then I might consider doing a contest for that if I haven't come up with a name by then. But I do want to change the name of my channel because I'd like it to be, you know, the name of it to be more comic book related, comics and collectibles, whatever. So just remember, if you haven't entered my contest, all you got to do is be a subscriber, like the video, the contest video that I put up to announce the contest, and leave a comment of your favorite horror comics or scary movie or both, and that gets you into the contest. I think I have 22 people right now that's in the contest, and I think that's it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for Clayton Crane next week. I wanted to do someone who does a little more modern comics, you know, because he's done stuff much more recently, you know, 2013 and forward that I know of. And so we will talk about him on our next video. All right? Everybody have a great night, and we will see you all next video.